Hello and welcome to Pisgah Health Today. My name is Angela Owen and it's my privilege to host this program brought to you by the Pisgah Health Foundation. The Pisgah Health Foundation is a public 501c3 charity founded in 2019 by a board of 7 caring individuals committed to improving the health, wellness, and lives of Western North Carolina. Our special guest today is Michael Absher, who is the CEO and founder of Only Hope WNC. Let me repeat that, Only Hope WNC. Michael was born and raised in Henderson County, and he graduated from Henderson County schools. He started Only Hope 11 years ago, and he's been there ever since. And we are excited to have you on Pisgah Health today. Welcome to our program, Michael. And why don't you start by telling us a little bit about Only Hope WNC?
Thank you for having me. Yeah, so Only Hope WNC is a local nonprofit that main mission is to focus on homeless and at-risk youth in Western North Carolina. We've been doing this since for about 11 years now, and we primarily focus on the ones that are in school because we feel that education is also a foundation for success in the future. So yes, we know that there's other issues that pop up, but if we feel if the kid is wanting to stay in school, let's do everything we can to make their life as flexible and easy as possible. We have several different programs to help make sure that every child succeeds. We have a basic needs closet, which has everything that you or I would need on a day-to-day basis. We have an assistance fund that focuses on letting the kid be a kid. We know times are different, especially COVID is a little bit different than what we've experienced, but we also want to make sure they have access to prom and homecoming stuff and yearbooks and class rings, anything that can nurture and make them feel normal. We also have our Dream Home program, which is our transitional youth home on Upward Road here in Henderson County. And it's primarily focused on guys right now, just because of our capacity. We can house up to 6 at one time, and they just have to be in school. So they can be here from, a day to we've had some that stayed here for almost 3 years. So, and we've had this place for about 5 years now. We also have a new program that we just started pre-COVID to try it out with Manna Food Bank, where we do food distributions to the community to serve the families for food insecurity with no questions asked. And that also includes like a delivery to needy communities in our 5-county service area. So that's just a little bit of a gist of what we do, but we just try to make sure that we help any kid as much as possible and even try to prevent homelessness. So
what are the ages that you're servicing right now and that is available to come in and be a part of any of those programs?
well, we serve technically any kid that's enrolled in school. So they can be kindergarten, we've actually helped some college students just because they started with us in high school, and we want to make sure that they're successful in whatever life choice that they choose.
Michael, tell us a little bit about how has Pisgah Health Foundation helped you in that incredible mission of helping these youth?
Yeah, it has been amazing. Of course, I have to brag at Kathy because Kathy at Pisgah Health is just amazing. She'll probably get me after this for saying that. But
We'll brag on her together. She's a rock star.
so I thought big when I applied. It was actually my first grant ever writing, and we was awarded a grant to buy a vehicle. So we actually have a third row SUV, and we have traveled over 21,000 miles in 1 year because it's actually the year anniversary of getting the grant. And it's really helped tremendously because it's helped create that safe environment instead of relying on volunteers and stuff like that to transport. We have our own safe vehicle to provide that transportation. And the kids, I call them still kids, even though they're youth too. They love it because it looks like a cop car. And so, they ride into style. Um, During COVID, we had the drive-through graduations. So the youth that we had graduating got to ride in that car for graduation, and they played their own music and all that kind of stuff while we were driving through. So it's been amazing.
It sounds like you really brought us just a great experience for those youth. It's not just a set of wheels to get them from point A to point B, but really that something that they can appreciate as you are transporting them along. Well, Michael, what else would be important for our viewers to know? How can they come alongside you? How can they support? How can they find out more about Only Hope WNC?
Yeah, so we have several different ways that people can find out about Only Hope and follow us on what our needs are and how to volunteer. We have our Facebook page, facebook.com/onlyhopewnc, or you can visit our website. It's www.onlyhopewnc.org. And it's pretty cleared out. We have our programs, volunteer opportunities. Um, right now, of course, COVID has affected us just a little bit, so our capacity for volunteers is a little bit less than normal. But we welcome anybody and any ideas. One of the major dreams that I had when I first started Only Hope is it to be a community organization, not one of these executive type of organizations where people come and feel good every once in a while, but I want everybody to be able to be invested. So I'm always open to ideas. If someone comes to me and says, "Hey, I want to do this one time," sure, let's go. We're really open to any ideas.
Well, Michael, it's really, really incredible to think that you started this organization 11 years ago and to hear that willingness that you just expressed to really say, okay, how do we continue to grow? How do we continue to serve and welcoming those ideas? So it's really, really incredible. You are doing great work, and you really are impacting the lives of these youth in ways that we probably don't even yet understand and know. It'll be lifelong for them. So thank you so very much, Michael, for taking time to share a little bit of your story today on Pisgah Health Today. Hopefully, we'll be able to have you back again soon and talk about maybe something even further. And on behalf of the board of directors at Pisgah Health Foundation, thank you to you and the rest of those who are helping you to do such great things through Only Hope WNC.
Thank you.
We also would like to thank Wildflower Media for their creative and technical support, as well as to say thank you to the board of directors and staff at Pisgah Health Foundation and the Physicians Roundtable. If you liked this story and you would like to support this one and others, let me encourage you to go to pisgahhealthinsider.org and join the movement. Until we see you on the next Pisgah Health Today, stay well and be well.